Everyone has a ritual. That small thing to keep us focused. A habit we never skip. To clear our minds and elevate our performance. But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Maybe you surround yourself with positivity. Or you need to center yourself. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Toda mi gente lo siente. 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 Toda mi gente caliente. Toda mi gente lo siente. Toda mi gente suena. En la favela suena. El techo se me llena. Toda mi gente lo siente.
I'm Maurice.
He's made it to 20, he's gone. Touchdown.
They have to score here. We're getting underway here. Man, Evia, walk-off home run.
Here's a shot to the right side.
This is shaping up to be
Here's a strike left side, too. Welcome to Trion, Georgia, and inside of Sam R. McCain Stadium, we're at Clarence Blevins Field, home of the Trion Bulldogs.
Now, are you on the air?
Yeah, you're on the air too, Tim. Welcome. We are on the Southeast Sports Network, and soon we will be joining up with our coverage, LaFayette's Georgia 93.7 on the airwaves. I'm Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green here with me, and Tim Hall back in the studio. What promises to be a really good one between the Ramblers of Lafayette and the Trion Bulldogs as they take to the field.
Seconds.
We'll be back on the radio airwaves in just 30 seconds. Butterbean, this promises to be a really, really good matchup between these two sides. A quick look, a quick overview. Lafayette is 2-1 this season, 1-1 on the road. Trion's Bulldogs 2-2, and they've only played once at home. They didn't lose that. They're 1-0 here on this field.
Okay, you're on the air.
Welcome back on Georgia's 93.7 and inside of Clarence Blevins Field in Sam R. McCain Stadium. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green for prep football. What promises to be a barn burner between these two. The Bulldogs trying to fend off the Ramblers tonight. We are just seconds away from kickoff. Butterbean, your final thoughts on this one before we're underway.
If we come out, mash the gas, get that car revved up, and go strong, I believe we can weaken them down. We are kind of a little bit deep in some places, so we can actually go a little extra on certain things. But I think it's going to come down to special teams tonight. Lafayette's got a strong kicker in Harrison Gilstrap. And on kickoff, if he can put one in the end zone, hey, that right there saves a lot of time. And it puts the guys on the 20. And it's just hard for us to fill lanes, so it's hard for us to make open field tackles on kickoffs. We've noticed that the past couple of games. They want to try to go all in, but we're getting ready. Harrison looks like he's ready. Dejon looks like he's ready.
Kickoff is away from right to left, and we are underway between the Ramblers of Lafayette and the Trion High School Bulldogs. Return from the 15, and he's wrapped up immediately, going nowhere this time out.
Looks like he made it to about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Not a bad start. Obviously, you want to come up with more than that.
But I tell you, they actually ran the lanes. They made me out into a little bit of a liar. They stayed in their lanes. You had a couple that ran past him, but they're getting better and better each week. I tell you, it's going to come down to Huggins tonight and DeJohn on the ends, our defensive ends. Coming in, them Spurs, I'm telling you, them boys are quick.
From the 21-yard line, working left to right, it's the Trion High School Bulldogs. Man in motion up front is Lowridge, the tight end. Here's the give to the right side. He's right behind Lowridge, pushing his way forward. 6-yard gain as the official will move him back and call it 5 at the 26-yard line. 2nd and 5 as we are just getting started, 10 seconds into this one.
That was a tackle by Huggins, number 3. I tell you, he has been a great asset to this team this year. Huggins has. Looks like we got a 4-man front.
Here's the give, right up inside and going nowhere. A short loss, if anything. 3rd down and medium.
That was made by Dejon Carruthers. Andrew is a senior and Dejon is a sophomore. And I'm telling you, if you've ever seen that movie, Remember the Titans, they look like them two guys on that movie.
To the close side, pinballing his way off defenders, 1st down and more. That easily moves the chains, a 12-yard gain when they needed 4. And Lake Allen gets it done. The junior quarterback adds to his massive 250 yards on the ground.
That was Tuscan Walden for the tackle there.
Bulldogs working left to right, 10:39 to play in the first snap over the head of the quarterback, and he's dragged down. A massive loss on 1st and 10 as Dejon Carruthers, the sophomore, gets another one in the backfield. He's had a massive season at that defensive end spot.
He held him up, and Huggins came in and took him out. Hey, I'm telling you, them two guys, they're amazing to watch. If you're out on a Friday night, you want to come watch two good athletes, you come and watch them two.
Great play for the Ramblers for a massive loss. It's now 2nd and 27. The football on the 20-yard line of the Bulldogs. They've got a long way to go. Allen to the close side. He's smacked as he gets just over the line of scrimmage, and maybe no gain as it'll be 3rd and very long with 10:15 to play in our first quarter.
So Dejon held him up, and now you got Huggins running from the other side of the field that knocked him down. The 1-2 punch right there. Let's just call them thunder and lightning.
I guess. After the no gain on 2nd down, it's 3rd and very long. Clock continues to run. There's 4 out wide. 2 on either side for the Bulldogs of Trion. Man in motion is LaRidge. Allen tosses this, nearly intercepted on the screen. He was looking to go just over the top of Andrew Huggins, and he nearly hooked it in with one hand for the INT.
That's our boy that was back there to rush it, Hayden English.
They're going to punt it away here, but while they do, or while they get set to punt, a quick look at our player to watch for the visiting Ramblers. It is going to be Hagen English. Great force inside of the tackle box. He's got a great nose for the ball, extremely active on defense, and 27 total tackles already in 2025. Trion Bulldogs showing punt Punter standing on their own 5-yard line. Gets it away just in time from the Ramblers. Return man standing at midfield. Cleghorn lets it go. It rolls over the 45 to the 41 of Lafayette High School. They will start this drive just 59 yards away from the end zone with 9:27 to play in our first quarter.
First and 10, Lafayette.
So out of all that, in 3 plays, they only made it like 7 yards total, but that over-snapped the quarterback, went along, helped out a lot.
And flags fly.
Looks like we had somebody get a little too anxious.
It happens. I'm a little excited.
Yeah, I mean,
Ramblers are going to be marched back 5 yards with 9.5 minutes to play in our first, where we're scoreless between the Bulldogs and Lafayette High School.
well, a couple of these boys are playing offense and defense, so they get so high-strung on defense, and then they got to come over here to the offensive side, and that adrenaline's still pumping, and they're wanting to go.
Ramblers right up inside on 1st and long. They'll get 4 yards back as they reach the 40-yard line.
Tackle made by number 16, Matt Lee.
Looks like that was number 27, Walden, running the ball.
Trion Bulldog fans are letting us hear it. Ramblers right up inside again.
Keep running,
Walden
young man.
drives his way forward and moves the chains. A 13-yard gain on 2nd and 11. He goes all the way from the 40-yard line over the midfield stripe to the close hash marks, the 46 of the Trion Bulldogs. What a carry.
Gabriel, I think I could have carried through that hole. That offensive line, man, what a hole. 75 and 56. They just made a hole for him to run through.
Glad you're with us from Trion, Georgia. Prep football on the air. Here's the give to the left side. Walden again. This time he's trapped after he gets 3. Call it 2nd and 8 as the official takes a half step back. Oh, 2 steps back. Call it 2nd and 9. You know, I've gotten better about that. I used to not call that out as an announcer. And it's not like a critique, or I'm not mad about it. I'm just, they're respotting the ball, and so you got to follow it.
You got to, and sometimes one ref sees one angle and another ref sees another angle, and sometimes both of them are blind.
Me too. Here we go, 2nd down and long, and this one's going nowhere. Went right, stopped by the Bulldogs, and they celebrate. And we're going to talk about the Bulldogs for just a second here before we go on. The player to watch for Trion High School, Hudson Thomas, great nose to the ball, unstoppable on the defensive line, playing as a defensive end. 3 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries already this season. He is a leader on this Bulldog defense. 3rd down and 8, Ramblers. Football in the 44. They need to get it down to the 36-yard line. Here's the snap, and Dax Edwards and his offense have to stop immediately as a flag hits the turf on the far sideline.
5-yard penalty remains 3rd down.
6:58 to play in our first quarter, still scoreless as the Ramblers have the football following a fruitless possession for the home Trion Bulldogs. Ramblers are marched back following that penalty. We'll see what their offense can do.
That little old rope-a-dope play they used a couple weeks ago might be handy right here.
We'll see what they pull out of the bag. From the 49, they need 13 yards. They're just over the midfield stripe, moving right to left. Edwards from under center. Howitzer down the far sideline. It's caught. Bryson Cleghorn. 1st and 10 Ramblers as they go 30 yards through the air.
That is Dak in his best. That right there was a pretty throw coming, rolling right. Beautiful throw, Dax.
What a catch.
What a catch by Cleghorn. He actually had somebody hanging on him.
He's been the guy. 6:24 to play in our first, this time right up the gut. And that wing T offense continues to roll. Roll, Ramblers, roll. They go forward for 6 yards. Butterbean, at this point, it's almost undeniable. Ethan Thompson has got something cooking in Lafayette, Georgia.
Yeah, I think he took the slicks off the cards and put some mutters because they're doing some off-the-wall stuff tonight. Well, that big pass play did open up the middle a little bit, and then he took it right back, give it to Walden, let Walden run it. They are running that heavy front. If you notice, they've got 3 linemen on the right-hand side.
Here's the give, left side. Big guy, pinballs off of would-be tacklers, dragging defenders with him inside of the 10-yard line. First and goal, Lafayette High School with 5:37 to play in our first quarter. Still scoreless as Penson battles his way down into the red zone.
I'm telling you, that kid on JV is amazing. And that was a good run right there tonight. He's just a sophomore too. So all these good players that are sophomores, I mean, Lafayette's going to have them for a couple more years.
Ramblers feel unstoppable to start the year. Cleghorn in motion. There's the give to Walden. Tuscan rolling over linebacker, still fighting inside of the 5 and dragged down after a beautiful gain on first and goal from the 9-yard line.
This right here would be a great time to keep running that same play, but hand it off. Because I
like
know.
It, stay with the formation and pitch it to the outside and let him go.
Because Cleghorn's got the speed.
We'll see what they do. Cleghorn is under center, just 3 yards from the end zone. Walden the deep back, Penson back there as well. There's the give to Walden to the left, slides off of one would-be tackler and he's in. Touchdown, Lafayette High School Ramblers. Lafayette jumps out to an early lead on a 3-yard touchdown score by Tuscan Walden, who gets his first of the season to put the visiting Ramblers out ahead on the road.
That right there was just roll your socks down and hit somebody in the mouth from the lineman and let him just run right up the middle. Got Harrison Gilstrap for the kick.
Gilstrap on for the point after try as the Ramblers now lead by 6 on the road.
It got blocked right into the kicker's hands and they blew it dead.
Blown dead. We're going to get blown dead as well and take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more prep football in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. It's 6-0 Ramblers with 4.5 to play in our first. Just seconds away from this being kicked back to the Trion Bulldogs for their second possession of the day. In Trion, Georgia, where it's 6-0, Lafayette High School Ramblers. And Lafayette does send this away downfield as it's going to be let go and it rolls through the end zone for the touchback.
Way to go, Harrison Gilstrap. Nice kick, son. Shout out to his grandfather, Mr. Gilstrap. He listens to us while sitting in the stands.
Does he?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Gilstrap. That's amazing.
He loves listening to the radio, and he sits there and watches the game and listens to us through his headphone.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, Mr. Gilstrap. Trion Bulldog offense takes to the field after the touchback. Football is at their own 20-yard line. They're led on by Link Allen, who's been so efficient at quarterback this year. More on him in a moment. Pitch on the end around, coming to the close side, across the 20-25, and he's tripped up and dropped as he reaches to the 26. Nice crafty end around. Brandon Ludy gets it. The senior can't quite break through as he's tackled down by the Ramblers' Logan.
6 on the play, 2nd down, 4.
It just kills me how Bryson Cleghorn, he can be on one side of the field, and you always hear that saying, 11 hats to the ball on defense. That kid, he runs 70 yards to get to a 3-yard loss.
He's great. Here's the give to the left side, tailback, pinballs off of the defense of LaFayette, and it's a box tackle. There was no way he was going to get up inside. Stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be 3rd down and about 4 with 3.5 to play in our first quarter. We're at 6-0 Lafayette Ramblers. And before we go on, we'll meet the offense of the Trion Bulldogs. From left to right, Jackson Woods, Brandon Chandler, Hayden Woolard, Juan Carlos Morales, and Mac Lee, the offensive line. The quarterback is Link Allen, Clayton Roadwood, the tight end, Christian Henderson at tailback, Brandon Ludy and Bryson Roberts at receiver. Roberts is already up to 357 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 4. Snap, long toss to Lawrence, who's got it, 1st down and more. 20-yard gain all the way to the 45 of their own side of the field. The Trion Bulldogs move the chains with ease with a great toss.
Bulldogs, McDonald's, 1st down.
Is there a 1st down around here that McDonald's doesn't sponsor?
He owns every McDonald's in North Georgia.
I can tell he sponsors every 1st down in North Georgia.
He's a great guy. He really...
To the close side, in trouble, stopped and dropped. He got about 3 yards. They're going to mark him for 3. They wanted to give him 4. They give him 3.
That was Hayden English again for a tackle.
And that's the Roberts who I just mentioned when we met that starting lineup with the catch and run. Well over 300 yards on the year. The defense of Lafayette, the defensive backs, Riley Arthur, Bryson Cleghorn, Maddox Torbett, Jordan Riley. The linebackers, Josh Frank, Hagan English, and Andrew Huggins. The defensive line from right to left, Isaac Bradley, Avery McClure, Wooten Logan, and Dejon Carruthers, the impact man. Here's the give right up inside. Pushing forward, 3-4 yards, almost 5. 3rd down, needing just 3 yards. That's a really nice carry by the junior Coleman Lee, a converted tight end. Puts him over 50 yards rushing on the season with just under 2 minutes to play in our first quarter. We're at 6-0 Lafayette.
And you know one thing about the Carruthers kid, what makes him so powerful on the line, he squeezes everything into the middle. Like, he don't let nobody get outside. He hits the outside shoulder of that tackle and just pushes him down into the hole and then bounces off and makes the tackles. I mean, he's just playing pitch perfect line.
Right up inside on the keeper, and it's Coleman again who moves the chains. 1st and 10, Trion High School.
Bryson Cleghorn came in there with a decleater.
Decleater is right. He came right underneath him. Flipped him end over end. Cleghorn was 2nd team defense for 3A Region 7 last season. He's already over 15 tackles this year in just a couple of appearances. But I think he's much more of a menace on offense. He's so fun to watch.
He's so quick, and he plays bigger than what he is.
Quarterback takes the snap, wants to throw. Tosses long down the sideline, and it's dropped. He had cooked the defensive back. Bryson Roberts goes down.
Got
but
laundry.
On the far sideline, there is a flag.
Got the yellow towel on the flag out there.
Penalty flag. Play.
Looks
Ethan
like
Thompson
it's against Trion.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like they're going to take it.
Ineligible receiver downfield against the Bulldogs.
So the Dogs suffer the flag on 1st and 10 from the 45 of Lafayette. They're going to move him back. 50.7 seconds on the clock.
5-yard penalty remains 1st down.
It's 6-0 Ramblers as we're almost done with our first quarter. So glad you're with us. Gabriel Fry, Sean Butterbean Green. Great game so far. A lot of fun between these two. I knew it'd be good, but this is a blast. Got a player on that shouldn't be on as the quarterback hurries him off and actually sent him to trips left. We'll see if he tries to throw it that way. Allen takes the snap and rolls to the far side. Looking left, tosses this downfield, wide open, and he overshot him. His intended target, Staven Gardner, the junior, is wide open, and he just overthrew it.
And he was being pressured. We had one running about 125 across the field right at him.
125 is right. Great crowd tonight in Trion, Georgia. Both sides of the stands are pretty much full. Rambler faithful have traveled very well. Trion Bulldog home crowd is strong as always. And both marching bands sounding great. On cue, here's the Ramblers making some noise. Allen gives it to the right. Sliding off of would-be tacklers. It's 3rd down and long as Huggins gets to him.
And y'all may think we're just repeating these numbers over and over. No, these kids are everywhere. It actually makes it kind of easy to call.
Well, that's a pattern. You know, when you do a lot of football, pretty much at every level but the NFL, I would say maybe college football, depending on the program, it's pretty much what it's like. There's about 5 or 6 kids who are doing all the work. You know, it's like the Pareto principle. Have you ever heard that one? 80-20?
Yes.
20% of society does 80% of all things. Here's a throw on the screen. Bryson Roberts almost got through. He's gone! 20-10. House call. A 48-yard touchdown to equalize us in Trion, Georgia, as the Bulldogs get it back. It's 6-all.
That right there was a very crafty play, a dangerous play, but it worked to their good. He actually, y'all didn't get to see it, he rolled left and threw it back at the line of scrimmage where his running back was. Very, and there wasn't nobody there to stop him.
Now for the point after try, the Trion Bulldogs to break the tie and take the lead by 1. PAT is up, away, and through. And it is 7-6 in Trion, Georgia.
At the end of the first quarter, your score.
That'll do it for the first quarter. 7-6. We're headed to the second quarter where the Bulldogs are leading the Ramblers by just 1 point. About ready to kick off as it is 7-6. Trion Bulldogs are leading the Ramblers after they hit the PAT. What a great screen it was. Allen dropped back in the pocket, kind of faded away. He was running to the left as the Bulldogs were driving left to right. And as he was running to the left, he turned around and whipped it across to Bryson Roberts, who was in the middle of traffic, got a couple blocks, broke away, went 48 yards to the house as kickoff is fielded by the Ramblers. Return man across the 20. Now at the 30, still on his feet and slips out. Cleghorn says he didn't go out, but the officials insistent blowing the whistle.
Got a player down for Trion, number 19.
Hopefully he's all right. Slow to rise. Coach is out there checking on him. We'll see what the verdict is in a moment as a hush has fallen over the crowd in Trion, Georgia.
You know, I just want to throw out real quick for everybody that's watching, just pray for the Artemarchi family losing that young man this past week there at their school, 16 years old. I'm praying for his family, praying for his friends in the school, just wanting to give them a nice shout out there. We stand with y'all. LaFayette knows what that means.
First and 10 Ramblers, ball will be spotted at the 33.
We as a culture, especially in North Georgia football, we hate playing one another, but whenever it comes down to something like that,
Bulldogs.
we have open arms and our prayers are going up for the Artemarchi family.
Go see Derry Maddox and the staff.
Well said. It's been a rough week.
Both residential and commercial.
Thinking of you right now, wherever you are. I hope you know that we love you, and I hope you love us. And it's been a tough week.
Just got to show love, man.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much hate in this world. Then we should do like the Bible commands. Love one another as you love yourself. And if we just did that, this world would be a whole lot better place.
So a timeout on the field by the Trion Bulldogs, who weren't too sure about what the Ramblers were going to run. 7-6, Lafayette is trailing to the Bulldogs of Trion High School on the road with 11:54 to play in our first half. Welcome inside of Sam R. McCain Stadium. About ready to get started with our first drive of quarter number 2. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbeat Green, first and 10. From left to right go the Ramblers. Edwards from under center, rolling far side, scrambling with it. He's got 5, 6, 7, and he's dragged down a gain of 9 yards. Second and short for the Ramblers as they get over the 40-yard line, almost to midfield. They're down to about the 42 and need 1 to move the chains.
That was a good run by Dax. A lot of people don't know Dax, first game of the season, got a little banged up. Got his wheels knocked around a little bit, and he's came out pretty strong.
Here's the give. Cleghorn to the close side, outside hip of the right tackle, gets 7, 8 yards to the 49. First and 10, Lafayette High School.
Sally McGinnis, thank you for watching and all that you do for the community of Walker County and Lafayette High School and for our radio program.
Unbeatable.
She is great. If you need some insurance, go check her out at Sally McGinnis at State Farm.
Here's the snap. Give to the left side. It's Penson sliding off of would-be tacklers. 45 beyond the midfield stripe now. First down, and they might spot him just shy. He went to the left to the far sideline, slipped off of would-be tackler after would-be tackler, and Penson is trapped and dropped at the 42-yard line for 9 yards. Nearly first and 10.
He went through 5 tackles, and 3 of them was still hanging on him.
Really, really nice carry by Penson. They're getting him much more involved as the season has gone on. Ramblers need 1 yard to move the chains. They're already into enemy territory at the 42-yard line. 10 minutes to play in our first half. Edwards gives it to Penson again, headed down to the sideline on the far side. First down and more as he flips over the 40. Fumble. Trion Bulldogs have the football. 40, 30, 20, 10. House call. Touchdown. Trion High School Bulldogs as they take it all the way back at home.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. There's a penalty flag on the play.
And if you didn't hear the public address announcer, there is a flag down on the play. We'll see what that is in just a moment.
And I think that was on the return. You know, sometimes you do stuff that you're just phenomenon, but that right there, that ball bounced right into his arms, right out of Bryson's arms and straight up to him, and then it looked like he just split the sea and ran. I mean, untouched all the way.
The ball bounced out of Bryson's arms, into Bryson's arms, who took it to the house for the score. 9:46 to play in our first half. Quarter 2 underway in Trion, Georgia, where it's 13-6 Bulldogs, as the flag will not affect the touchdown call.
I guess they're going to move it to the kickoff. He didn't really give.
What is happening? There's definitely some confusion right now. Coaches running out onto the field.
So I guess they're going to leave the field goal team where they're supposed to be at, and I guess do the penalty on the kickoff.
That makes sense. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do it on the PAT. Snap is good, hold is good, point after try. This one sails up, away, and through. It is 14-6 in Trion, Georgia, as the Bulldogs have cushioned their lead with a fumble recovery for the score. 58 yards to the house. We'll be back. (14-6), 9:46 to play still in quarter 2.
So they did take it off on the kickoff.
And they're going to adjust the spot on the kickoff back to the 25-yard line, as Trion High School's Bulldogs will kick it from right to left. And again, they cushioned their lead just seconds ago with another touchdown.
Our guys need to move up about 5 yards.
Kickoff is away. Trion rolls this back to the 30 of LaFayette. Cleghorn picks it up, running along the 35. Has a little bit of a convoy across the 40. Midfield stripe, opposing 45. He's out into the bench, thrown hard by the Trion Bulldogs. And the flag, well deserved there. You just can't do that.
I didn't even get to see what happened back here. Was there a hit in the back?
I'm not sure. There's flags down all over the field. Here comes our referee. We'll let you know what the call is. Standing on top of the Bulldog blue tee at center field.
I don't see a flag over there at the hit. That should have been a flag over there.
That's what I thought the flag was on. I'm surprised there's no flag on that.
Illegal block in the back on the return.
And if you can't hear, that is an illegal block in the back against the Lafayette Ramblers. And the Rambler fans are booing.
I didn't see anybody actually over here, because he caught it in no man's land and had to run to find blockers.
And the Trion Bulldog High School fans are chanting, "You can't do that." Can't do what?
It looked like 2 Trion players hit themselves, and they just give us a penalty for it.
You know, I think it frustrates. Fans at times to hear me call such an unbiased game on local radio like this. I get it. I gotta say, at the risk of being a little biased, that was definitely not a penalty. Here's the give to the left side, and he goes down after a gain of 3 or 4 yards. You know, I put a lot of work into trying to not be biased and not hurt the officials. Like, I don't want to run down some guy that's just trying to help high school football happen. We have an officiating shortage. But man, come on.
But
that was not a flag. And then they missed the big hit. That's a safety issue in my mind, right? Like, you can't let guys get thrown into the bench. That's a steel bench.
And not just here at Trion, if you know where the bench is right there at the bleachers. So
it happens.
There's no give.
Here's the give to the right side, right up the middle, 4-5 yards. The Ramblers driving forward for a nice gain. Football will move from the 28-yard line down beyond the 30 to the 33. They're moving left to right with 8:46 still to play in our first half and trailing 14-6 to the Trion High Bulldogs. Trion Bulldogs make this a very hostile environment. The Ramblers, who had an excellent start, just a couple of errors have led to this lead for Trion High School. We'll see if they can clean it up before the half. 8:20 to go in quarter two. Great fake. It works on me, but not the defense. It is enough to move the chains, though. So they faked the end around to Zion, and instead, right up inside, the gain is 4 yards, 1st and 10.
I thought Zion had the ball, too.
That's a great fake. That's a great fake.
I was like, why is the fullback going through the middle whenever he's got the ball? And then I was like, oh, he's got the ball. So Dax did a little rope-a-dope on me.
8 minutes sharp to play in quarter two. Ramblers now from the 36-yard line at their own side of the field. In trouble, trapped, dropped, rolled over by the defensive line of the Trion Bulldogs. Great tackle. They're going to credit Hudson Thomas. He gets some help. Brody Ward coming through as well. In total, 4 tacklers on top of the ball carrier.
I don't even think anybody blocked. It was like, he went to hand the ball off and bam. There was a sea of blue.
Dax Edwards from under center. One receiver split out wide. It's 2nd and long. They need 12 from their own 34. Ramblers. Toss to the left, the far side. Caught. Centel makes a man miss. 1st down and more out at the midfield stripe. 1st and 10. LaFayette High School Ramblers on at least a 16-yard gain. They're going to mark him for 17 as Centel catches and runs.
You know, Dax, that was a good 2-step throwback. Nice, easy pass and catch to Centel. And then let just Centel do his work. There's not too many people that can guard Centel on one-on-one. He's just too quick.
Every single Rambler's inside of the tackle box on the far hash marks. They're at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs, working left to right. Here's the give on the around. Cleghorn gets a gain of 3 yards. They take a step back, so I'm going to say 2 for now. 7 minutes to play in quarter two.
And number 10, Christian Henderson.
2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8.
You know, I think what's interesting about this is a lot of times now you're going to see with this Wildcat offense, they're so successful on this side of the ball. Some of these plays are scripted to kind of goat the defense into doing what they want.
Yeah. I mean, one play could be ran 5 different ways.
Right. And every formation, you could do so many things out of it in this Wildcat, which folks at home, all that means is the players can stand in the same spots and do different things every time. Tuscan Walton to the left side gets a couple blocks and tackled down after a gain of 7 yards. So instead of 3rd and long, it's now going to be 3rd and about 2 yards. Maybe a short 3. That's a really nice carry by Tuscan Walden, who gets a great block on the left side of the line by Avery McClure and Kevin Patton.
And I got to give it to the outside guys of Trion. They hit low. They don't try to take on the big guys. I mean, they hit them low.
Man in motion, Ramblers, this time right up the middle. Pinballed and run down by the defensive line of the Bulldogs. Great hit down inside. Big number 36, Coleman Lee makes the tackle.
4th down, 1.
Come on, guys. Let's go for it.
LaFayette High School needs just 1 yard to move the football in Trion, Georgia. 5:30 to play in quarter two. It's 14-6 Bulldogs. We'll see what the play is. Butterbean's watching for a fake. They're on the far hash marks, working left to right. 5:20 in quarter two. Ramblers need 2 feet to move the chains. LaFayette High School pushing forward. Edwards bounces to the outside. He's got the ball. 1st down and more. 5 yards. 10, still fighting to the sideline as they finally push him out towards the bleachers. LaFayette High School moves the chains. There's a Trion Bulldog who has ripped the helmet off of the Rambler quarterback, and they are fighting on the sidelines as a flag is tossed high into the air. Dax Edwards has his helmet pulled off. The quarterback facing a little bit of a menacing task, trying to escape the jaws of that Bulldog defense, and now the officials will come together to make the call. They missed a hit like that already on the far sideline where a Rambler was put into the cement in the bleachers. And again, I just objectively, like, I can't watch kids get pushed into cement. This is football, not beat each other up. Face mask is the call against the Bulldogs. Unnecessary roughness against Trion High School's Bulldogs. And they're going to call that against the Ramblers as well, a personal foul. And the Rambler faithful on the road are chanting, "You can't do that," in retaliation to the Trion Bulldog rowdy crowd, who has done that a couple times already tonight. Love it. That's a lot of fun. 5:06 to play in our first half. 14-6. Trion Bulldogs leading. The penalty and the impressive, by the way, play by Dax Edwards, who pinballs outside on the fake and has a gutsy, tough run for a quarterback, makes it 1st and 10 for the Ramblers just outside of the red zone at the 26-yard line of Trion High School. LaFayette, man in motion. There's the give. Tuscan Walden right up inside between the left guard and tackle, and gets a gain of about 3 on the far hash marks to make 2nd down more manageable.
You know, Trion sealed the end, but whenever Dax is just special. I mean, he got hit in the hip and just spun off of it and ran, probably 10 more yards? I mean, that was good heads up by him, not giving up on the play.
Doing everything right on the road. Ramblers, 4.5 to play in quarter 2. Dax fakes the give. It's an option. He's going to keep it. In trouble. Hudson's got him, and he's swarmed by the defense of the Trion Bulldogs. It's too much to escape from. Hudson Thomas got him, and he's cleaned up by Brandon Chandler.
That big lineman was running for all it was worth. He was ready. Dax went to turn, and boom, there's a blue wall.
That's a big dude. 3:51 to play in our first half, 14-6. Bulldogs are leading. Trion is back on their haunches as the Ramblers are just outside of the red zone. 3rd and 11. Here's the snap, whistle. The flag thrown on the far sideline. It's a false start against LaFayette High School's Ramblers.
5-yard penalty remains 3rd down.
So they'll lose 5 more yards. They need 16 to move the chains and keep the red zone attempt alive.
We could have scored a touchdown by the false starts. We've had 3 this drive. That's 15 yards. We're only.
Now the ball's back to the 31-yard line. Ramblers need 16. They need to reach the 15-yard line to move the chains and keep the drive alive. From the center of the field, Edwards, a howitzer down the left sideline. Ramblers man goes down, and a flag flies at the last moment. You're going to hear some rowdy fans now. Porter Centel, some hand fighting. Now, whether or not that was enough for the flag, I can't tell you, but what I can tell you is that Centel certainly draws it. Had the defensive back all over him. Mills is the one who draws the flag, and we have a player slow to rise for the Ramblers after that. 3:15 to play still in our first half of action, quarter 2, where it's 14-16. Trion Bulldogs lead. We'll return in just a moment with more Prep Football.
Pass interference against the Bulldogs.
In our first half, 14-6. Bulldogs out in front. There's the give right up inside, trying to push forward. A helmet comes off again. And on the 1st and 10 effort, it's going to be 2nd down and long now as the football will remain right near the 15. Clock should continue to run with 3 minutes to play in this first half and a 14-6 game. Trion leads.
I don't know if y'all saw that, but Dax looked to see if there was a head in the helmet. He was afraid to pick it up. Looked down at it first like.
Well, the way this one has gone, there might have been.
I know. There's some head knocking down there in them trenches.
2:53 to play in half one. End around. Tailback is Bryson Cleghorn to the close sideline, and he's flipped over as he tries to take it down over the 15. Really nice tackle by Trion High School, and it keeps LaFayette right near the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, Trion's corners, they can tackle.
That's a great contained by a defensive back.
He broke down and just went low. That's probably the hardest thing to teach a player is to go low.
100%.
I mean, because you don't want to try it in practice.
100%.
Because then you hurt your own team. But if you can teach them on dummies to hit low, that's what stops outside containment.
2 minutes to play in half one. Edwards rolling to the far sideline, evades a would-be tackler, gets a block, sliding off of defenders, gets about 4 yards to make it 4th down and short.
On the run, stop made by number 36.
For Lafayette High School, 1 minute, 45 seconds to play in our first half. The Ramblers need 3 yards to move the chains as they're now on the far hash marks. 95 seconds and counting as the ball is spotted at the 10-yard line down in the red zone. Again, the Ramblers need a long 3 to move the chains. Clock running. Lafayette wants to use every second of this first half. Football down to the 10-yard line, and a timeout on the field taken by Trion High School's Bulldogs. A good call there indeed. We'll take a timeout with them. 1:15 to play in our first half, 14-6. Trion leads. Needing just 4 yards, the ball is at the 9-yard line of Trion High School. The Dogs have to find a way to stop them and carry this 14-6 lead into the halftime break. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green, 75 seconds to play in the first half. Dax Edwards backs up from under center. He's in the shotgun. He's got the big guy alongside him. Edwards glances both ways, and the whistle sounds. Now the Ramblers have taken a timeout. They try to draw the Trion Bulldogs off sides. We'll take another quick 60-second break and return in just a moment with more high school football.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Probably not the fans and probably not us. We're not winning. Game of chess underway. 3 timeouts in a row, back to back to back. First the Bulldogs. LaFayette answers with the timeout after they can't draw Trion off sides. Now the Dogs take another timeout. 1:15 to play in our first half. 14-6, the lead in the hands of Lafayette's high school's rivals, Trion High School. Lafayette, 4th and 4 from the 9-yard line, trying to keep this drive alive or even score right here. Can they do it?
After that timeout, it's 4th and 4.
Here we go.
4th and 4. The give, end around, he's gone! Porter Centel, the trick play even worked on me! The cameras lose the ball, I lose the ball. Touchdown, Lafayette High School Ramblers. A brilliant fake on the reverse to Porter Centel, who takes it to the house. That's the second time we've seen him score that way this year, and it brings us within 2 points, 14-12. Trion still out in front, but by just 2, 68 seconds from the half.
Normally, Santel runs like a Corvette, but that was a Corvette with NOS in it because he flew once he got the ball on that reverse. He just saw the lights of home, and he was going there.
Timeout.
A timeout on the field taken by the Ramblers. I'm guessing they're deciding whether or not to go for 2. We'll keep it right here. Butterbean, what do you think? Do you go for 2 in this situation?
Yes. And this is why I say yes. Momentum. You just had a big, huge play. You got the testosterones down the line going and everything. Use them big guys for your advantage for this right here. And this is coming from a father that had a kicker for a son. But I just feel like the flow of the game, what we're in right now, I would go for it. Just to make up for that mishap that happened in the first quarter where the kick got blocked and everything. I would go for it. I would even do that little passing catch that he did just a little bit ago. That little half run out with a little dump down to Santel. And
I like it. 68 seconds to play in our first half in a 2-point game. 14-12, the Trion Bulldogs lead. Ramblers going for 2. It's a fumble. Still want to try and convert. Edwards running, in trouble, stopped. 2 defenders get to him and roll him over. Nice little tackle made by the defense of the Trion Bulldogs. Brandon Ludy finished him off, and with 68 seconds, Trion will get the ball back with one more stab at it before we go to the halftime break. Don't go anywhere.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Very beginning, we said it was going to come down to special teams, and basically it has. I mean, defense and special teams has basically been the part of this game right now. I mean, both teams are playing defense great.
Kickoff from left to right, fielded inside of the 10-yard line. Bulldogs 20, and he's hit and dropped immediately by the Ramblers man. Rumbling, and a flag flies at the end of the play. Dogs and Ramblers revving it up down on the grass tonight in Trion, Georgia.
That dog was trying to bite that tire of that car.
Understandable behavior. Officials will come together. They are grouped up on the 25-yard line. And personal foul is the call against the Trion Bulldogs.
Personal foul against the Bulldogs. Penalty will be 15 yards.
It is a 15-yard penalty. Rambler fans erupt in Trion, Georgia. They are letting us hear it.
So that was against Trion, 15-yard personal foul. The Trion coach did not like the call. He was giving it to the man in the stripes.
Bulldog 11-yard line.
Big fan of Sean Patrick, really polite guy, really easy to deal with. And he is still giving it to the guy in the stripes. That doesn't mean he's a bad guy. He's a great coach,
No,
very nice
great
guy.
coach.
I'm a big fan of the entire staff. Jason Lanham, the athletic director here, excellent guy. The facilities at Trion High School, first class, and it says a lot about a program like this and a school like this. Great people surrounding these young kids here in Trion, Georgia. Another timeout. We'll keep it right here just because we're so close to our halftime break. 62 seconds to play in the half. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green. It's 14-12. The Ramblers are trailing by 2 to the Trion Bulldogs. They just scored with a great play. It was a fake. They went to the far side. The reverse, they cut it back. And who is it? Porter Centel. He's free. He's wide open. He's running. He's gone. He took it to the house. It's his second touchdown. He's scored that way this season and just continues his nice season for the Lafayette Ramblers.
Great kid. His senior year, having a great past couple of games. And you know, you always tell the kids whenever they're like 9th, 10th grade, it's going to come, and they keep putting in the work, and then their senior year, it finally all starts happening, and then they look back and say, man, you know, all that hard work finally paid off. So if you're a kid out there listening, you're 9th, 10th grade and everything, keep working. Keep pressing. Good things will happen to the ones that keep working.
Hard work pays off, I'll say that. Dogs, thrown, it's caught. He takes the snap in the shotgun. It's 1st and 10. The pass is incomplete. The final ruling, drops back, looks left. It's almost caught by his receiver who cuts back to the ball, but it popped out as Stephen Gardner hit the ground. So instead it'll be 2nd down and 10. Following the penalty, the ball is spotted at the 11-yard line of Trion. They need to go 89 yards to the house if they want to score before the halftime break. 57 seconds to play in quarter 2.
Looks like we're going heavy on the defensive line right here.
Dogs quickly to the line of scrimmage. There's the snap. Keeper for the quarterback, right side, and he's dragged down after a gain of 4 yards. 3rd down and a manageable 6 yards. 50 seconds, 5-0 to play in this first half.
Tried to go that heavy side. They had 4 linemen on the other side of the guard, the center, and cut it backside, ran weak side. LaFayette was looking for it.
3rd and short, right up the middle. Bulldogs
Think he got
able to
it.
move the chains.
Stop made by number 23, Tay Ware.
Tay Ware credited with the tackle. Nice gain. Back-to-back carries for Coleman Lee. The junior's super involved. He's a converted tight end, and they've been using him a ton inside.
Great kid. Great family. His mama cooks him on game day a smorgasbord for breakfast.
And that will be the final play of the
She
first
posted
half.
it on Facebook.
Bulldogs 14.
And she has tons of pancakes and bacon and biscuits and sausage for that kid to eat.
Love it. That is going to do it for our first half of action. They let the clock run out intentionally. The Ramblers and the Bulldogs are headed to the locker room. 14-12, Trion leads after a couple of touchdowns and looking good on special teams. We'll return with more prep football on our halftime show in just a bit.
My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero, steal the show, or even start a new club. You can meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
Brilliant again. She just...
Preparation have begun as the world's best players set their sights on the tournament. Anything that you might do, I'm gonna do too.
Well, the atmosphere is building here in the stadium, particularly this kickoff.
Well, it means a lot to the community. It means enhancing the community. We are so pleased and so proud of the fact that the Braves are involved and participating in its upkeep and making sure that when we come here, we can be all very pleased and very happy about the way it's being kept and the offerings that it has to the community.
Man, we're here at a beautiful Adams Park where they just revealed the Hank Aaron statue. Again, the greatest of all time, creating opportunities. Henry Aaron, Billy Aaron, they're doing it once again with partnership with the Atlanta Braves. An unbelievable moment in this part of Adams Park.
Big things for our kids, just to have the inspiration that, you know, maybe one day they can be the next Hank Aaron. So I'm really proud of what the city has done for the community.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
Much in the air. So much in the air. I've been trying to, why? 'Cause I'm scared. Using witches. 'Cause it doesn't mean so much in the air. Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me?
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero. Steal the show. Or even start a new club. You could meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and to support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
Brilliant again. She just...
Preparation have begun as the world's best players set their sights on the tournament.
Well, the atmosphere is building here in the stadium. The kickoff is coming up very shortly.
Well, it means a lot to the community. It means enhancing the community. We are so pleased and so proud of the fact that the Braves are involved and participating in its upkeep and making sure that when we come here, we can be all very pleased and very happy about the way it's being kept and the offerings that it has to the community.
Man, we're here at a beautiful Adams Park where they just revealed the Hank Aaron statue. Again, the greatest of all time, creating opportunities. Henry Aaron, Billy Aaron, they're doing it once again with partnership with the Atlanta Braves. An unbelievable moment in this part of Adams Park.
Big things for our kids, just to have the inspiration that, you know, maybe one day they can be the next Hank Aaron. So I'm really proud of what the city has done for the community.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
Much in the air.
So much in the air.
I've been trying to, why? 'Cause I'm scared. Using witches, 'cause it doesn't mean so much in the air. Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me?
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
Right. Sean Butterbean Green bringing you all the action. And I'm Gabriel Schrei. This promises to be a really exciting second half of action. Our first half was electric. It opened up with a Ramblers score and then a pair of scores in response from the Trion Bulldogs. They scored one on Big O, looked great, got by the Rambler defense. Then a scoop and score from 58 yards out for Bryson Roberts gave them a 14-6 lead. The Ramblers have a long clock grinding drive all the way down the field and punch it in just seconds before the first half ends. And of course, Trion doesn't do anything with that last 57 seconds. They just kind of let it run out and go to the locker room. Second half ready to go. We're about to kick off from right to left. The Trion Bulldogs will send it to the Ramblers to start this second half as it's 14-12 after one half of play. The lead still in the hands of the Trion High School Bulldogs.
And we're off. There's the 0-0 ready. 12 minutes. Big shout out to Zach Cleghorn. Thank you for listening to us, Zach.
Second half is underway. Bobbled loose. Trion Bulldogs onto the ball. Scrambling for it. Trion High School has the football. Trion High School gets the football back to start the second half.
Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 inside the Rambler 20-yard line.
Man. He was trying to run before he had it in his hands. Shake it off, fella. Shake it off.
That's crisis in real time. LaFayette comes out after probably one of the best first halves we've seen them play in a very, very long time. Did everything right save for those two big mistakes. And just like that, washing it away to open the second half. We'll see if they can right the ship. 14-12. Bulldogs with the football down in the red zone. Here's the give to the left side between the guard and center. Gets a gain of 6 yards to start the drive. Cleghorn comes up from the safety spot and drags him down. But again, it is a bad situation for the Ramblers to start this second half as the ball is down to the 14-yard line. In the backfield alongside Allen, Staven Gardner. And they give to the other tailback, Coleman Lee. He gets about a yard. They do credit Gardner with the carry.
Tackle made by number 52.
Dragged down as he goes inside, nowhere to go.
Third down.
Patton gets him. 1 minute gone already in our third quarter as it's 14-12, 2-point game. Bulldogs lead, they've got the ball. It's 3rd down and 4 from the 13-yard line of LaFayette. Threatening to extend that lead even further. Direct snap to Coleman Lee, left side, pushing the pile, over the 10, down to the 8-yard line. He moves the chains. 1st and 10. 1st and goal. Trion High School Bulldogs on the close hash marks as they're driving right to left.
Gain is enough for another. Bulldogs, McDonald's, 1st and goal.
They're back to the line quickly. LaFayette back in a defensive shell. Same side. Lee flips over the top of a linebacker and gets it to the 5-yard line. It's 2nd and goal from the 5. 10.5 to play in quarter 3. Bulldogs lead by 2 and looking to extend it with a touchdown.
2nd and goal from the 5.
These boys right here need a stone wall right here. And I may be showing my age from the movie I just stated that from.
And this one blown dead. False start is the call. Dogs will lose some yardage here. That's massive for Lafayette High School, who is backed up against their own end zone.
You know, Trion came out in a different set. They hadn't snapped the ball straight back for him to run the whole game. They must saw something from the first half.
Restarting the clock, and inside of 10 minutes to play in this third quarter. Trion was down all the way to the 5-yard line, just inside of it. They're going to move him back to the 9. So it's 2nd and goal from 10 yards out for Trion High School's Bulldogs. Allen is in the shotgun. Fakes the give to Gardner. He's in trouble. Flips it to the tight end. Lots of room. Diving for the end zone. And he stopped at the 1-yard line. The Ramblers drag him down. There's a flag on the far sideline.
False start against the Bulldogs.
The Dogs lose 5 more yards.
Legal procedure against the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty.
Scratch that. You heard the public address announcer correct that. Instead of a false start, illegal procedure is the call. And so the ball is going to be moved back even further. They were on the 9-yard line. That little catch and run put them 3rd and goal from the 1. Instead, 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Lafayette gifted a chance. And that erases the loss of down 2. So let me rephrase that. It's 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line. Quarterback keeper again for Allen, rolling to the far side, his right, pitch to the back of the end zone. No flag, incomplete. He rolled to the right, threw it to the right corner of the end zone. There's a little bit of hand fighting between the receiver and defensive back of Lafayette, and all over him is the DB right there who makes the big play, Tay Ware.
And I think that he was supposed to go outside, and he went inside, and that was great by Tay Ware because he made him go inside, and he wasn't going to let him have that outside.
Allen's hurrying back to the line of scrimmage. He's got Kurt Hambright with him in the backfield. The football on the 15-yard line, 3rd and goal with 9 minutes, 8 seconds to play in the third quarter, 14-12.
Got trips outside.
Trips right for Trion. Now 4 receivers split out wide. Hambright, the close receiver. Allen rolling far side, heads right, throws it back to the left, and it's caught, intercepted. Taken away by the Ramblers. 5, 10, 15. He's hit and stopped. 1st and 10, Lafayette High School, as they get the INT and prevent the score for the Trion Bulldogs in the red zone. What a turnover for Lafayette High School.
From the 15-yard line.
I'm thinking that was Walden for the interception, wasn't it? 27. Man, got our linebackers back there cutting off them small passes.
A dog of a play in the secondary.
We needed that. That was a play we needed.
So it is 1st and 10. A flag flies right away.
Against the Ramblers.
False start, Lafayette High School.
Penalty remains 1st down.
Come on, guys. Let's calm down. Take a chill pill. Settle down.
Just under 9 minutes to play in quarter 3, where it's a 2-point game. The Trion Bulldogs leading the Ramblers. They just got an INT in the red zone. Most significant interception I can remember in the last 4 seasons.
Yes.
They are 2-1, off to one of the best starts in the last decade, maybe 2 for this program. 1st and long, there's the give, big guy. Pinballs his way through the right side of the line. Ethan Lynch running down would-be tacklers. Gets a couple back. Good blocking on the right side of the line by Brody Sane and Isaac Bradley, the guard and tackle. Clock running. It is 2nd and long for the Ramblers on offense. Everybody's bunched up inside, save for Porter Centel. Thrown over the middle to Centel. He's got it. Popped in the back, and he hangs onto the football as a flag flies on the celebration. And the Trion Bulldog fans are not happy, folks. That was the back judge who threw the flag. Butterbean, what do you think? Is that a good flag?
Actually, according to what he's calling, he didn't hit him with a helmet. He hit him with his hands in his back. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know what he's wanting to call.
Personal foul is the call. Do you think that's a personal foul? I have to disagree. He popped him real good, but that looks like a clean hit to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that. It wasn't in the head area. It wasn't a fatality blow. It was just a push in the back while he was in the air.
You could say he's defenseless, but here's the give to the left side, outside hip of the left tackle, driving, pulling defenders with him, and he moves the chains. 11 yards.
Javen was running like a man.
First and 10, LaFayette, ball will be spotted at the 39.
He probably drug him 6 yards.
Unreal. Williams goes right down the throat of the Bulldogs defense with 8:10 to play in quarter 3 and makes it a 1st and 10 with an 11-yard carry. The football now all the way down to the 39-yard line of Lafayette High School as they're driving left to right and threatening to take the lead back.
I think that's actually his first carry of the game.
It is. It's the first time he's touched the ball, and he's been great this year.
He's been doing a lot of great blocking. He's been going out lead blocking for Bryson and them, but
fakes the give. Edwards gives it to Williams again. Outside bounce, sideline. Bushing for first down yardage as he's shoved out really close to the line to gain. So the close official had him at the midfield stripe. He's going to step back 2 yards to the 48, and that means they'll need 1 to move it. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 48. They need the 49-yard line to move the chains. I'm just calling it like I see it. Don't give me that look.
It looked like
you saw where he was? You saw him move?
Yeah.
I'm just saying what I see.
I don't know what he saw, but I saw he was past the 50 before he stepped out, but hey.
2nd down and 1 from the 48. They need the 49 to their own side of the field. Ramblers from the far hash marks. Snap, quarterback, dropping back, throws, caught Williams, midfield stripe, stays on his feet, evades a tackle, 40, 35, 30, 25, stiff arm, dragging the defender with him into the red zone. Ramblers revving it up on the road with 7:28 to play in the 3rd quarter. They're into the red zone.
That was a good fundamental play by Dax.
Ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line. First down.
Great run after he caught it.
How about number 5? Yeah, don't be the dump catch there, the dump pass. Williams gets 40 yards with his feet.
Because
that's an incredible run.
Because if you really think about it, most high school quarterbacks would have tucked it and ran. But Dax sat there and waited till it opened up. If y'all didn't get to see it, I mean, number 5 was on the other side of the field. I mean, he had to come a long ways to grab that little dump pass.
He's lined up as the wing back on this play as they're into the red zone at the 15-yard line, working left to right. Here's the give to the fullback, and he's upended. A big celebration by number 22, Kurt Hambright, the middle linebacker.
That was a little boy picking up a big boy.
That is a big boy.
No gain on the play, be 2nd down.
Not a bad play. You can afford to lose one there. Ethan Lynch, the junior, gets upended. That is a big dude, and they have fed him the rock inside between those guards over and over this season.
I'm telling you, he's probably from waist up. That kid he is built.
That's a hog. That's a big dude.
Yeah.
6:52 to play in quarter 3. 14-12, the lead in the hands of the Bulldogs. They're backed up against their own end zone as Lafayette is deep into the red zone at the 15, 2nd and 10. Fakes the give, Edwards rolling to the left, tossed for the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Lafayette High School Ramblers. Sliding to grab the ball is Porter Centel, who scores his 2nd of the day and puts Lafayette in the lead.
What a beautiful throw. What a beautiful catch. Not many of y'all could go out there and throw a dime like that right there. Corner of the end zone, 2 people, and he only put it where his wide receiver could catch it.
How about the offense of Lafayette High School? Not just tonight, so far this season. They are new, improved, and looking good. 6.5 minutes to play in quarter 3. The Ramblers lead 18-14. Now the point after try. Snap and hold are good. This one sails up, away, and between the uprights. Yes. Harrison makes it 19-14 with 6.5 to play in our 3rd quarter. The Trion Bulldogs are about to get the football back. Don't go anywhere. Prep football will return in just a moment from Trion, Georgia. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Sean Butterbean Green here with me for the Ramblers and Bulldogs. LaFayette has just scored and taken the lead back by 5 points with 6.5 to play in quarter three. This one is going to be booted from left to right down to the Bulldogs. They're going to return it from inside of the 10 across the 20-25 out to the 30. Spin move, he's dragged down. Nice return to start the drive. So they'll have decent field position from the 30. They'll need to go 70 yards to the end zone to get the lead back from Lafayette High School. Butterbean, what's the key to Lafayette holding on to this lead?
Got to cut down on mental mistakes. You know, just like earlier we was doing pretty good and had a false start. We got to keep our momentum going, but we also need to keep our excitement to a mid-level. Don't want to get no stupid call here right now.
From right to left, the Trion Bulldogs, the very center of the field at their own 30-yard line. High snap given, tailback stopped for a loss. Lee is dragged out in the backfield. A great play, and we've seen him all night and all season. Andrew Huggins entered today with 20 tackles, 5 for a loss, a bunch of quarterback hurries. He's got a pass deflection, and here again he makes the big play for the loss. 2 yards off the chart already.
That kid is just playing out of his skin right now.
Really, really talented on the defensive side of the ball. Trion Bulldogs have to spark something here with the way Lafayette eats clock.
The way our defense is playing, you can give every one of them a cape to be Superman.
Lane Callan, the junior quarterback, is going to keep it himself. Headed to the far sideline, down the 25. Hit and dropped in the backfield for a loss again. Lafayette swarms him, 4 defenders on top of him. The play made primarily by Deshaun Carruthers, the first to him. The sophomore gets a hold of Jersey and takes him down. Number 9 with the play.
That's a bad man over there on that side. And you know, him and Huggins, they're actually bouncing back and forth. So I think one is playing strong side, one's playing weak side. And
which one's the weak side?
I don't know. Neither one of them's weak.
You try to run away from one, you hit the other, and so far it's working. 5 minutes sharp left to play in quarter three between the Ramblers and Bulldogs. Here's Trion High School. On 3rd and 17 from their own 24. Pitched across. Bryson Roberts is tackled down again by the Ramblers. Bryson Cleghorn is right there. Following him closely is Tay Ware for the tackle. These two keep it rolling and rev it up for the Ramblers. It's a 4th and 20. The football back to the 22-yard line of Trion High.
So we could actually put them two together and put them as Batman and Robin.
No kidding. Trion's Bulldogs are going to punt it away. And I think that's a great decision based on the amount of time left and their position on the field. Their defense cannot allow a score here. A long, grinding drive by the Ramblers would be catastrophic. Ramblers are watching for a fake. Everybody's moving. 2 receivers split out wide for what looks like it could be a fake on the punt. Snap back to the punter. He gets it away. Narrowly tipped. Return man. Bryson Cleghorn lets it go over the 45. Rolling to the 40. Stops at the 41-yard line. Lafayette will take over on this drive with 4 minutes exactly to play in the third quarter. Leading by 5. 19-14, just 59 yards away from the end zone.
Go see Chris, the Woodland Henderson.
That is huge.
For all your tractor and mower needs.
That is.
Sports is a proud supporter of Trion Athletics.
I think the officials have done a really nice job here tonight, save for a few missed calls, and I just want to remind you that you can join the officiating crew yourself. GHSA.org. Sign up to become an official. You get paid. You get to hang out. It's a great way to stay in shape. And if you love sports and you love seeing kids get outside and get active, it's a great way to, A, give back to the sport that you love, and B, you can get out there and make sure that sport continues to be played in your own state, in your own backyard. Super important that we get officials and that officials are available for these contests, and there's a shortage of them. This is my way of giving back to the sports that I love, right? I come out and I broadcast it, and I keep it positive, and I talk about how great it is. And, you know, I love seeing the guys do well. I love seeing the kids play, whether it's girls basketball or tennis or baseball in the spring or high school football in the fall. It's my way of giving back, and I love being out here for it.
Wish there was a way that we could do golf.
Oh, we can. We can do golf. We can do some golf.
Golf is so fun to watch.
I don't know who's at point, but you call them and tell them we're coming. Here's the give on the end around the wingback, sliding between the right guard and center, and he gets 3 yards to start the drive. Ball goes from the 41. They're going to give him 4 to the 40. Make it a medium yardage situation on second down for the Ramblers, who are still in the very center of the field.
You know, I just like watching and seeing these kids play team sports, because you're not just building a team, you're building a culture, you're building manhood. I mean, there's a lot of things you can take from football.
Edwards hands it off Williams to the far side, left side of the line. He's tripped and dropped after a gain of 2. Makes it third down and a long 4. The spot doesn't look long. They give him, well, yeah, we'll call that a long 4. Third and long 4. There was some fighting on the back end of the play between a couple of guys, and the Trion Bulldog fans want to call. Not coming.
But he was blocking till the whistle. You can do that. That's why the guys in the stripes, they have whistles. Whenever they get ready, they blow it, and you can play up until that.
2 minutes, 42 seconds to play with the clock winding in this third quarter. 19-14, Ramblers lead, driving left to right. Football on the 47. They need to get it to the 49 of the other side of the field to move the chains. Give right up inside. Big guy is trapped, driven backwards, and stopped after a gain of a half a yard. 4th down and 4 now for LaFayette High School. Leading by 5, 2 minutes and a quarter to play in this third period. I don't know, Butterbean, do you go for it here or do you punt it away?
You got a timeout. I would at least go up to the line. Nope, they're going to punt it. I'd at least try to go up there to see if we couldn't draw them off sides.
Fourth down and 4. Up back, motions across. It's a keeper. Williams. First down and more across the midfield stripe. The 40 still on his feet, spinning over the 35. It looks like the ball came out. Trion Bulldog fans say they've got it.
No,
it doesn't look like it by the pile.
It bounced right back up into his arms, and he's coming off hobbling.
Williams with an incredible play on the fake. He moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 for LaFayette High School as he goes from their own 47-yard line to the opposing 30.
It's always great whenever your punter's also one of the fastest kids on your team.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt when you run a fake if your punter can drag defenders with him and make them look pitiful. It's like Pat McAfee.
That's the dog. That's the dog right there.
1:22 left to play in quarter 3. Clock winding. Ramblers end around to Penson. Big guy, wing back, left side, outside hip of the left tackle. Driving forward, 5 yards more to the sideline. 6, maybe 7. Referee still shuffling towards the line to gain. Nice gain. Goes from the 30. The close officials got him at the 25, and the far official will step back there as well. Maybe the 26, very close to the 25. Inside of a minute to play in the third quarter. Ramblers working from the far hash marks, going left to right, leading by 5.
Right now, we just got to keep the gas on it, keep driving, keeping them on their heels right now.
Edwards gives it off to the right side, tailback outside, grabbed by the helmet, dragged down. Couldn't escape as he tried to string it out down the line of scrimmage. Not a bad carry by Penson.
Have you ever noticed that the fans on the away side don't yell whenever the ref misses a call for the other team?
You know, that's very observant. I did notice that.
I mean, he did grab his helmet and put his hand halfway through his face mask, but nobody yelled for that.
And that is the end of quarter number 3 in Trion, Georgia, where the Ramblers are leading the Bulldogs by 5, 19-14. We'll return with more prep football action and your final quarter in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. On the radio and live, glad to have you along with us for all the action. In Trion, Georgia, the Bulldogs playing host to the LaFayette Ramblers. And it is a 5-point game, the Ramblers leading Trion High School as we enter the final quarter. Here's the give. And stopped right away. The Ramblers, it was 3rd and 2 from the 22. Not able to move the chains, so it's 4th down on the cusp of the red zone. First of all, you're killing clock. I think you just go for it here. The Ramblers haven't moved their offense. They're going for it.
Yes. Go for it.
Dax Edwards, tush push, shoved over the top. Ramblers, both teams say they've got it. Pile goes backwards, but on forward progress, I think you move it. Yes, chains will move. He was over, forward progress. That's an easy call.
20-yard line.
The Trion Bulldog fans aren't happy about it, but I don't think that's up for debate. I think he was over, forward progress. He had it.
I guarantee it. The way he squats in the weight room, he made that 1-yard jump.
Edwards rolling to the far side, his right, wants to throw, a laser over the middle, and it's incomplete. Just about found the hands of a defensive back. Instead, it pinballs off the grass. Was looking downfield to get hooked up with Hagan English. That's Penson, rather, excuse me. Penson, the running back. I thought it was 24, it's 34.
Yeah, and Penson was wide open. Just couldn't get it back with everybody running at him. He was under distress.
Already a minute gone in our final quarter where it's a 5-point game. Lafayette's Ramblers are leading 19-14. It's 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. They are on the cusp of the red zone and threatening to score what would be a put-away score in my mind. And Ethan Thompson gets the sack on the referee. He runs down the sideline and bowls into the side judge. Time out, he says, and he gets to him just in the nick of time. Able to run down the referee, and they get the timeout. We'll keep it right here because we just took a break. Final quarter of play. Butterbean, what's the key here? Is the game over?
No. I would say we would have to score this one, and one more for it to be finally over, but I still wouldn't be comfortable. If y'all know North Georgia football, you know the Trion and LaFayette game. It ain't over until 0-0-0. Anything could happen. We've then saw a defensive touchdown. We've saw an offensive touchdown by Trion. You know, we've seen some weird plays for LaFayette to score touchdowns. I mean, it's these two coaches right here are playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers right now.
Big shout out again to Coach Ethan Thompson and Sean Patrick for all their professionalism. They're always so good to work with for me. Tossed out to Porter Centel. He's got room in a block. First and goal for the Ramblers as he dives beyond the line to gain. Wanted to go to the house, and he's cornered out by the Bulldogs. But that first and goal, again, is absolutely massive. The Bulldogs really can't afford to allow a score here, and they're going to take a timeout.
And actually, if you really think about it, we've not seen that play happen.
No. No, it's a nice screen. It's a classic bubble screen, which if you're listening and you don't know what that means, all it really is you know, the guys who are closest to the sideline, the receivers, one of them will kind of turn backwards and put his hips facing the quarterback in the backfield. He throws it right down the line to him, and another receiver who is standing out there with him becomes a blocker. Usually you'll pull, sometimes you'll get really adventurous and you'll bring a guard to the outside. A lot of times you're tight end, just the big guy who catches passes. If you don't know, that's Travis Kelce to our listeners who don't know what a tight end is.
Yes.
They'll run out there and they'll block for him, and maybe you send a wingback or a tailback out there to block as well. This time the bubble screen works to perfection. Porter Centel catches the ball, turns his right foot upfield, and he's got blocks all in front of him, able to move the chains and make it first and goal for the Ramblers of Lafayette High School.
And really, we had the best blocker out there. Number 2, Cleghorn, ran out there and made the block. The first block, the initial block that really started it all, and then you had your other, you had your tight end and your running back going out, paving the way for him.
And thankfully, Bryson Roberts, who was shaken up, is not being helped off of the field. He is limping, but it looks like he's mostly all right. Glad to see that. 10:47 to play, 5-point game. Ramblers lead their end goal from the 6-yard line. First down. Edwards gives it to the tailback, and he's trapped. Cleghorn can go nowhere as he's bowled over by tacklers. Huge play. We're going to see number 27 and number 55 get to him. Hudson Thomas is on him. Lincoln is on him and gets the help from the defensive back, Stephen Gardner.
Probably nice right now. They're looking for run. Be nice for that little
pop pass. Listen, don't give away the sauce. Little pop pass over the top would almost certainly catch him off guard here. We'll see. Dax Edwards under center. From the 6-yard line, second and goal. Ramblers. There's the give, left side, Tuscan Walden driving forward, tackled down, he's in, touchdown, Lafayette High School Ramblers. They find the house again and extend their lead, 25-14 and a late flag.
How is that a flag?
I think there was a little bit of extra on the end of the play. We'll see what the call is. Coaches are all the way out on the field. Wow, Trion staff is out there. They're on the numbers by the end zone.
I mean, that was
they
just
are all the way out there.
That was just a garden tackle pulling right there. And
the Ramblers touchdown stands. I didn't think that was up for debate. With 10 minutes to play, 25-14. Lafayette a 2-possession advantage in Trion, Georgia. That is massive and spells big trouble for the Bulldogs. And listen to the Lafayette Rambler marching band. They're letting us have it. Now for the point after try. Harrison Gilstrap. Snap and hold are good. PAT, this one sails up away and goes wide right, so it remains a 9-point game. The Ramblers leading with 10 minutes to play in Trion, Georgia. And a penalty assessed against the Ramblers before the kickoff. Welcome back to Trion, Georgia. Prep football, LaFayette just scored to push their lead to 9. They were leading by 5. Missed the PAT. It's a 2-possession game with 10 minutes to play between the Bulldogs of Trion and the Ramblers of Lafayette High School. We're back underway as this one is booted from right to left. Fielded at the 30, Bulldog man, 40. Stopped from behind, and he's going nowhere. Trapped and dropped by Lafayette High School's Ramblers. A decent return, just couldn't get away. It's Christian Henderson on the return. We haven't seen a lot of action from the senior tailback today. He was almost my player to watch of this game, too. He's been productive in his career.
Just like the... Seems like Harrison's kicking the ball a little heavy tonight, but it's giving our guys actually time to get down there. I mean, they're not getting a lot of return yards on the ones that he don't kick in the end zone. It's always a good thing. All right, we need our defense to get pumped up here and go ahead. 3 up, 3 out would be great right now.
9:53 to play in this game, 9-point game. Double reverse flea flicker. Uncorks one to the left side. They read it perfectly, and he couldn't make the INT. Through the hands of the safety, he drops it. 2nd and 10. Oh, my goodness.
That's Torbett that he thought he had it timed just right, and it just went right through his fingertips. That would have been a big play.
That burns. But it's prep football, and I think my big sentiment with that is tomorrow I hope you'll join me for Presbyterian and Erskine on ESPN. I would not forgive the safety there. My message here is, hey, you're in position to make the play. You're going to catch it next time, bud.
Yeah.
He was right there. And they read it perfectly, which that's great coaching, great use of film.
Didn't catch it.
That's about the right attitude. In trouble after the snap in the shotgun. Flag down, check down pass. Henderson, the tailback, down the close sideline. 40, steps out. So he's behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 42, and it's a loss of at least 4 yards. Right now they've got him marked, 2 yards. They've got him marked at the 40 for a loss of 2, 9:34 to play, and there's a flag down. We'll see what that is. Lots of unpacking to do after that play.
Yeah, I think it was probably a hold.
Has to be. Extremely messy.
But then it could be player downfield.
Here's the call from our referee. Hold is the call against the Trion Bulldogs. And so they're going to march Trion High School back as the Rambler faithful on the road go wild. And they've completely filled the away stands.
That's one thing you can say about the orange and black. They do travel well.
You weren't kidding. Allen motioning Lowridge across. He'll take the snap in the shotgun, rolling to the far side. That's his left. Throws this down the sideline for the 45, right near the original line of scrimmage, and it goes incomplete.
And I think he just broke the chain markers.
Oh, he did? Oh, no. In the arms of an angel, may the chain markers rest in peace. He broke the down and distant marker. Oh, and they fixed it. Congratulations to the chain gang. It looks good as new.
Keep on, defense.
Allen has got a ton of receivers split out wide, and a timeout taken down on the field by the Trion Bulldogs. They need time to examine this. I mean, Butterbean, there's 9 minutes, 27 seconds left. With a length of drives, am I crazy for saying that it's do or die right here? Is that too dramatic?
I mean, yeah, with a 9-point, I mean, you got to go for it.
It's 2 possessions. You got to score twice. 2 touchdowns, too. You can't chip off a field goal. Oh, actually, mathematically, you very much are, but it's still 2 possessions.
2 possessions no matter what. And it's 3rd and 20, and some coaches may have that on the spreadsheet, a play that you want to throw out there, but they've done showed the reverse with the pass back. So LaFayette just needs to stay on the balls of their feet and keep the gas going.
Rambler marching band making noise on the road. Allen needs to move the chains. It's 3rd and very long for the Trion High School Bulldogs. In the shotgun, he throws. It's a screen, caught at the 30. He gets nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and forever.
They had 5 wide receivers and basically olayed our line to try to run in behind them, but that fine young man right there, middle linebacker, said, hey, I'm going to stay my lane, and made a great tackle.
Big time play. Just under 9 minutes to go, clock running.
I got to give it to the Lafayette defense. I mean, they stay in their lanes, and every once in a while you'll see them get out a little bit, but not too much.
This is too long of a situation to go for. It's 4th down and 20. The ball's at the 32. The quarterback is lined up at receiver, but I just don't think you can afford to go for it.
Think there's a timeout?
Sounds like a timeout indeed. There's a flag back for delay of game by the punter. He's hit with a 5-yard penalty, so now it'll be 25 yards to move the chains, and the football will be at the 27-yard line of the Bulldogs. I just don't think you can risk going for it here. If you turn it over in your own side of the field, Lafayette can milk some clock.
And really, defensive-wise, I wouldn't even go after the punter. I would hang back just in case.
Snaps away. Punter gets this off. Centella almost got thrown into the punter by a blocker right there. 8:23 to go in the game as this one rolls off at the 35-yard line of Lafayette. So they will take over 65 yards from the end zone and drive right to left from the close hash mark. They are leading by 9 in Trion, Georgia, where it's 25-14. Glad you're with us for Prep Football. Trion Bulldogs defense needs the stop of the season so far to keep their chances alive in this game. Lafayette is just going to look to burn clock here. And with that wing tee offense, every drive takes them 7.5 minutes to get down the field if they score. I don't think they can stop them. I mean, they have to do something spectacular right away. They've got to smack them in the mouth.
And this right here, and this is probably what Ethan is preaching to his offense. Guys, play smart. Play with your heart, not your head. And run the plays right. Because you don't need no crazy flag right here for being dumb.
Lynch is lined up in a three-point stance behind him. The ball goes to Harris. Far sideline, in trouble in the backfield. Slips 1-2 and dragged down after a gain of 2. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 now from the 37-yard line to their own side of the field.
I really don't even know how he felt the hole to even jump off into right there.
No, it's an impressive carry by Harris. It's kind of what we expect out of him. He's a really talented guy with a ball in his hands. We haven't seen a lot of him this year. I have a feeling we're about to see him get much more involved.
Well, he's playing a lot of downs in JV. He's only a sophomore, got great potential, hard work ethics in the weight room. Him and Bright, that sophomore class, I'm telling you, there's great things to come at Lafayette with that sophomore class.
Right up the middle, spinning. And this one goes for a yard, maybe 2. They're going to make it 3rd down and medium. They need 5. The football is right on top of their own 40.
3rd down, 5.
Trion Bulldogs need a stop here. 7.25 minutes to play, where it's 25-14. LaFayette High School Ramblers are looking to win their 3rd game of the season. One of the best starts in the last 2 decades for this Lafayette High School.
They just need to keep running. We need to get a first down right here. Get a first down, and then just run that little clock.
Ramblers fumble. Edwards picks it up. He's in trouble. Grabbed and dropped. Lowridge is on top of him and pulls him to the turf immediately, followed closely by Hudson Thomas, the junior defensive end. Good job by Edwards picking the football back up, but the Bulldogs swarm him immediately. 4th down, and the Ramblers will have to punt it away, but with only 6.5 minutes to play, the Bulldogs are going to have to turn 2 scores really quickly.
But one thing that the coach for Trion is going to have to think, do I send them? We have got a fast punter back there. Or are we going to hold back and let's block and try to take our chances?
Williams, the punter. He'll punt it. He took that extra step.
Took that extra step.
And it's going to take a Bulldog friendly bounce across the 30 to the 31. And that is where Trion High School will start this drive. They will work from left to right with 5:49 to play, trailing by 9, 25-14 to the Lafayette High School Ramblers. They are seeking their 3rd win of the season as they're 2-2. Ramblers are 2-1. A 3rd win would be one of the best starts in the last 20 years for Lafayette High School. They've only had 1 winning season in the last 2 decades that was over 500.
That was with Paul Ellis.
I think 2004, right? I gave you that year.
No, they went to the playoffs.
2008, maybe? They went 500 and went to the playoffs.
Yes.
The last time they won more than 5 games was the mid-2000s. Looking for a 3rd tonight. 1st and long. Toss down the left sideline. Caught! Oh, baby, climbing the ladder. Look at the flash of the gloves. Allen uncorks that down the sideline. An unreal catch and play by Brandon Ludy, the senior receiver. He makes it 1st and 10 beyond the 50 at the 38-yard line of the Ramblers on the far hash marks. Working left to right, Trion Bulldogs lined up to go again on 1st and 10. 5.5 to play. They trail by 9.
And that was just a great catch by that young man, because that was great defense. He just made a great catch. Quarterback made a great throw.
Toss deep, this one incomplete. Mid-air collision. Bulldog fans want a call. No flags down.
I think that guy's wanting every call.
I think so too.
He's probably jacked up on monster drinks.
A little too much Mountain Dew tonight?
Yeah, a little too much Mountain Dew.
Allen in the backfield, rolling to the close side. That's his right. Throws it for the 30-yard line. It's caught. Coming back to the ball, Dawson Crane makes the catch. His 12th of the season. It puts him over 130 yards receiving with less than 5 minutes to play.
And that was actually a great catch. I mean, sliding down, trying to get it.
Allen in the shotgun. Defense. One receiver out wide to his left. That's the far side as they're working left to right. Fakes the give. No, Henderson does take it. The tailback right up the middle, and he nearly makes it to the 20-yard line. They needed a yard. They got 9. 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone for the Trion High School Bulldogs. 4 minutes, 34 seconds to play. They're trailing by 9, a 2-possession game. They've got to score, get the ball back, and score again to overcome the Ramblers. Allen in the shotgun takes the snap, throws quickly to the close sideline, a battle for the ball, and it's incomplete. Looking for the tailback again. Allen running this offense. He has been commanding today at home for Trion High School. They must score quickly. 4 minutes to play and trailing by 9. He'll run this from the shotgun. From the 22, drops back, looking deep, hit as he throws for the end zone, and it's incomplete. Overthrew his target, disrupted in motion on the pass. He was looking for Bryson Roberts, who was wide open and headed for the end of the field. Clock stops, 3rd and 10.
And he is not too happy. I don't know what went on, but he wasn't too happy. He was getting bull rushed there by the LaFayette defense.
That Rambler defensive line has been menacing.
I mean, they're back there.
Audible coming in from Sean Patrick and the offensive coordinator of Trion High School's Bulldogs. 4:10 to play. Here's the snap to Allen. He's rolling to the far side. That's his left. Throws to the sideline. Caught 2 yards shy of the sticks. We'll see where they mark him. It'll be 4th down and short in the red zone for Trion High School with 4 minutes to play. Yes, they're going to mark him 2 yards shy of the line to gain.
Looks like he's going to try the field goal here.
Interesting. Indeed, Trion High School's Bulldogs are going to kick the field goal with 4:05 to play.
But I would watch for the fake.
I don't even think you defend the field goal here. I think you line up in like a prevent.
That looks like a lot of people in that huddle. They're trying to draw them off sides.
And timeout down on the field. Taken by the Trion Bulldogs. We're going to take a timeout with them and return in just a moment. It's a 9-point game with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Trion High School threatening to score. They need 2 to get the lead back. It looks like they're going to run a play. Power set on the field for Trion's Bulldogs. Here's the snap. Big guy right up inside. That moves the chains and way more. 8 yards. And it's 1st and goal for the Bulldogs of Trion High.
Have enough for another. Bulldogs, McDonald's, 1st and goal.
They're gonna have to make that stone wall again. They're gonna have to make a defensive stand right here.
Here's the snap. Allen's in trouble, throws the stiff arm. Long toss, right near the line of scrimmage. Henderson's got it. He's bowled over with a knee-cutting tackle by Penson. Henderson gets the ball, gets beyond the original line of scrimmage for a couple. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trion Bulldogs hurrying to line up with 3:20 to go.
He was trying to run like Johnny Manziel out there.
And he spikes the ball. I like that comparison for him. He's not quite as mobile, but that's a fun one.
McAllen stops the clock with 3 minutes, 13 seconds.
But shouldn't they move the ball back where he spiked it?
Incomplete pass.
Oh.
3rd and goal. 4-yard line. I hate using it down there to stop the clock with 3:13 to play. Trion is going to do whatever they can. Bulldogs, man, takes the snap, rolling to the close side, heads right, picked off. Ramblers, 10-yard line,
Go.
20, 30-yard line. He's got a blocker. He's gone. Tay Ware, midfield strike,
Go,
opposing
Tay
40,
Ware.
30. He cuts it back around the quarterback. Allen at the 20. House call, baby. Touchdown. LaFayette High School Ramblers. The pick six with 2:55 to play. It's 31-14. Oh, baby. Call up the GHSA. Call the NFHS Network. Call Georgia High School Football Daily. It's a Sports Center top 10 pick six.
That was a big-time play by a big-time player.
Unreal play by number 23, Tay Ware, who picks it off and takes it to the house.
What a play. If you're not here at this game, you missed it.
Unreal. The Rambler crowd is still going nuts in Trion. PAT team is on in a 31-14 game. It's Harrison on to take the point after try as the crowd finally starts to calm. Bulldogs are having problems with their PAT defense unit. Someone came on that wasn't supposed to.
Oh, we're waiting for
An official, I think you're right.
an official.
He was having some political discussion with the coach of Trion High School. Snap and hold are good. PAT, this one sent up, away, and through. LaFayette is leading by 32-14 with less than 3 minutes to play in Trion, Georgia. Butterbean, it's safe. The Ramblers are off to one of their best starts, if not the best start, since 2004. Oh, buckle your seatbelt, my friend. We're going to need some racing harnesses in this press box for the rest of the year. Ethan Thompson has the Lafayette High School Ramblers firing on all cylinders.
And I tell you, the big thing right now is if this stays true, there's going to be a party in downtown Lafayette tonight on the way back through town.
Less than 3 minutes to play, 32-14. Does Trion have a chance? You've got to turn a score every 60 seconds for the rest of the game to come back. Rambler kick unit is not on the field. I think Ethan Thompson is looking for someone.
I think we had somebody shooken up a little bit, so trying to make sure we got the 11 guys out there.
Timeout taken by the Lafayette Ramblers. We're going to take a timeout as well. It is prep football. It is 32-14. Ramblers, a commanding lead on the road. Don't go anywhere. Kickoffs away, sails from right to left, and this one blown dead as a penalty flag hits the turf.
I think we made it 1 foot too long. You got to say, that ball was not heavy there for Harrison Gilstrap. He put it into the end zone, but now he's going to have to back up a little bit.
Substitution against the Ramblers, 12 man on the field.
12 men on the field for Lafayette High School is what I'm hearing is the call.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 now.
I would never even try to count. I would get it wrong. Would love for you to join me tomorrow. If you're not watching a night game, but you're watching college football all day, put on the hottest team in FCS football, the Presbyterian Blue Hose Giant Slayers. Knocked off Mercer, the number 11 team, beat the Furman Paladins. Now they play at home tomorrow. Two schools with over 10,000 students. This one is bobbled and rolls off.
Taken by number 27, Stephen Gardner.
Ouch. And so that was a live ball for a moment as Gardner couldn't get it.
14-yard line. Bulldogs.
It'll be first and 10.
Good kick by Gilstrap. I mean, what is that on the 15-yard line?
Here comes the offense of Trion High School's Bulldogs to face down the Ramblers defense. Inside of 3 minutes to play, 32-14 Lafayette. Butterbean hit me with a stat during the break. Allen, check down, is swatted down. Oh my goodness. Andrew Huggins tipped it.
Brandon Lady brings up second down 10.
You're saying Carruthers tipped it?
Yes.
Second and 10, 2:48 to go. The last time that Lafayette beat Trion High School, you gave me the number. What is it?
2011.
2011. Lafayette has not finished a season over 500 since 2004, seeking their third win. A bomb down the right sideline by Allen. A fight for the ball. Ramblers got it.
We got it.
INT. Lafayette High School takes the ball away. Picked off. Unreal.
Jordan Ridley with a pickoff right there.
44-yard line.
He stayed in his hip pocket for, that was a long pass.
And he is celebrating with his teammates in style. Well deserved.
That was a 40-yard pass by that young man from Trion.
Allen bombs it downfield, and instead of getting the result he wants, the ball is back in the hands of the Ramblers, who are leading 32-14. We've got 2 minutes and 37 seconds to play from Trion, Georgia. The Ramblers can burn the clock out. Here's the give. Tailback to the right side, outside hip of the right tackle as he tries to go to the far sideline, and Bryson Cleghorn is wrapped and dropped after a gain of 3 yards. One first down will basically put this one in the books.
Second down 7.
7 yards needed to move the chains for Lafayette High School, who is in the midst of not only a historic season, but this will be a historic win, their first over Trion High School's Bulldogs since 2011. Ethan Thompson sends on his star receiver, Porter Centel. What a magical start to the year for Lafayette High School. I've got chills. Ramblers. 2nd and 7, man in motion. There's the give to the big guy right up inside. Ethan Lynch nearly moves the chains all by himself. He's taken down right on top of the midfield stripe at the 50.
By the interior of the Bulldog defense. Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up third down 4.
Inside of 90 seconds to play. Lafayette marching band letting us hear it. Third down and 4 from right on top of the 50. Ramblers, 69 seconds to play. A comeback at this point is impossible for the Trion Bulldogs. And a timeout. It is going to be a flag for delay of game against the Ramblers. 58 seconds on the clock. Third down and 9 for Lafayette High School.
I'm going to go ahead and call this. It's going to probably be a pass play. Oh,
Give by Edwards to the close side by the left. Javelin Williams, midfield stripe, over to the 40. He moves the chains. 1st and 10, LaFayette High School with 52 seconds to play as he steps out.
Ball be spotted at the 40-yard line.
The Ramblers have all but won this game. That's it.
Got a cramp with Santel Porter.
Injury timeout on the field.
And the band of the Ramblers is letting us have it. It's 32-14 with 52 seconds to play. LaFayette High School is going to topple the Trion Bulldogs for the first time since 2011.
While we're here, also give a shout out to Josh James, Coach James, the flag football coach. He's listening in with us. Sally McGinnis and her boys are sitting here listening to us.
Very appreciative of our listeners from around the country.
And our sponsors. We thank you a lot.
What a bargain. Sponsor the Lafayette Rambler football team. They're about to be the hottest thing in North Georgia with their 3rd win of the year and their 1st since 2011 over the Trion Bulldogs. 52 seconds to play. 1st and 10 Ramblers leading 32-14 in enemy territory at the 45. Little push up inside. Clock will run. 1 kneel down and it's all over.
Well, 2 kneel
United
downs.
Community Bank wishing you safe travels home this evening. Thank you for your attendance and promoting good sports.
Will they even make them do it?
Be sure to pick up any trash in the area and don't forget to come see the fine folks at United Community Bank.
There was just over 40 seconds to play. Should need 2 knees. Yes, 2nd and long. They're going to take the 2nd knee. Here it is. And it's in the books. It's official. The Ramblers have done it. 32-14. Lafayette High School topples the Trion Bulldogs for the first time since 2011. Congratulations, Lafayette Ramblers. Congratulations, Lafayette, Georgia. Congratulations, Ethan Thompson. A 3-win start for Lafayette High School. One of their very best since the last time they were over 500 in a season in 2004. Unbelievable. What an electric start, Sean. As alum, as somebody who coaches for this program, what are you feeling? What are you thinking, my friend?
Hey, I'll go ahead and tell you, this is probably the biggest game of the season. And this right here is the momentum. You come down here and you sit here and you watch, and I've been coming to Trion Lafayette games for years. And it's, I don't know, I'm just trying to take it all in right now that, you know, it's great. It's great to be a Rambler. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of our young men, and we have stupid kids that are going out doing stupid things. And it wasn't our players, just to let y'all know. It was people coming off the sidelines doing.
Hey, kids are going to celebrate.
Yeah. But I tell you, for these kids right here in the orange and black, it is remarkable to sit there and listen to that alumni being played on Trion's field, knowing that you won.
Unbelievable moment to cap an unbelievable performance by the Ramblers. We'll break when we return. Post-game show on Georgia 93.7 AM 1590 WQCH.
Thank you.
Mike Cameron, asking you to join me in rooting on.
Thank you for being with us. As you can hear the radio in the background, that will wrap our coverage from Trion High School on the Southeast Sports Network. Again, your final score is a big one in favor of the Lafayette Ramblers, a 32-point win. Incredible. Lafayette, their first victory over Trion since 2011, their first 3-win start, basically since they went 500 way back, or over 500 way back in 2004. Congratulations to Lafayette High and the Ramblers. Thanks for joining us on the Southeast Sports Network. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's game will be archived inside of the Apper platform where you viewed it and available for replay. This has been a presentation of Tri Media and the Southeast Sports Network.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Line, got him and stays fair. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy. Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move. Quincy, take the snap. Hike. Here comes Fred Warner. I'm open. He's got Jefferson. All right.
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
Where is that boy going?
Nobody was little number. Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan.
I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy.
Quincy's in trouble.
I got you.
He pitches into Saquon. No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quishy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born. as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping, because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner. Tastes like chicken. Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride. Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after.